Florida coaster trip begins right now, and it starts with a stop at Buc-ee's. Now, Buc-ee's, if you're curious, is one of the largest convenience stores that I've ever been to. They're primarily in Texas. This is one, so far the only one in Georgia, specifically Warner Robins. First thing you notice is they have so many gas pumps. Literally, this is all you can see. Behind the store, there's another set. That's how many there are here. This place is never not busy. I like to say that this is what a gas station would be like if Chick-fil-A and Disney teamed up together to build a convenience store with 11 billion gas pumps. They sell so much stuff. Imagine going to a gas station and coming back with a $1,500 barbecue pit. There's a big wreck ahead, so I decided to stop at the Welcome to Florida sign. You're here at Fun Spot America, and in the distance you see White Lightning and Freedom Flyer. Both credits knocked out. This place is dead. It's a Friday night. I thought there'd be way more people here. Did White Lightning first, did Freedom Flyer second. On White Lightning, I could feel where the GCI Titan track was in place. I'm not gonna say the whole ride was rough, but you could definitely tell a difference when you hit that piece, that stretch of track with the Titan track. And so we're gonna get some more video and photo, and then head to downtown Disney after this. So we're here at Disney Springs. This is my first time post-COVID, and this is wild. I've never seen this before. It's like an act of Congress to get into this place. I assume we are going towards a temperature screening and a metal detector. Update. The donut was good, but it was too darn rich. I got through a third of it and I had to tap out. Time to walk for 10,000 hours to burn off that one donut. So right now it is a 20-minute wait to get right back there to World of Disney. Don't think I've ever waited in a line to shop before, so this is definitely new. I'll probably spend less time in the shop than I will actually waiting in line. All right, that wraps up my time at Disney Springs. Still wanted to call it Downtown Disney. Waited in a lot of lines to shop and get snacks, and I get it, I understand. It was still funny because in places of World of Disney, everyone's still just as huddled up and close together as they were before, but I get the need to reduce just the actual total capacity inside the shop, and actually made for a better shopping experience too. And we'll kick off tomorrow with more coasters. Gonna hit up Fun Spot Kissimmee, get the last 2 credits that I did not get before, and then we'll also hit up SeaWorld to get some more pictures and maybe get a few rides on Mako. So we'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to SeaWorld Orlando. You're in line for Mako. Just opened up at 10 o'clock, 1 hour after the park. If you were not familiar with that, now you are. Apparently that is a thing. So plan accordingly. Hey, look, there I am with my Bucky shirt. Hi. Big, beautiful Mako featuring Kraken. Another great ride. We're gonna go back and try to get maybe like 2 or 3 more before the line gets long. I don't feel like buying a quick queue today. Although with my pass, I may get 1. Got a row, well, next to the last row. It's not the exact back. We're gonna try for that again this next go around. There's nobody waiting for my row. However, they made me go ahead and get off and come back around. So, oh well, can't win them all, but we're gonna try to get more Mako in right now. All right, going for ride 3 on Mako. Each time I've gotten the next to last row, but every time I've gotten standing air time on that first drop. It is amazing. It is why Mako is my second favorite B&M Hyper. A close second behind Diamondback. But boy, I could do Mako all day. Probably helps that I'm not like the biggest fan of Mako or of Kraken and Manta, but they're not bad rides. I don't know, stacked up against Mako, I mean, I could just do Mako all day and be perfectly happy. And I've only got a couple hours here, but that is what I'm gonna do, is get as much Mako as possible. Update, I just experienced the full potential of Mako's airtime. Next to back row, they talk about the 5-second airtime hill. I felt all 5 freaking seconds of it, and it was amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Forgot to mention that I am representing my Buc-ee's merch today. Big shout out to Buc-ee's. I would say it's my favorite gas station, but honestly, it's just one of my favorite places in general. right, that's gonna do it for my time at SeaWorld. Got 6 rides on Mako, that makes me happy. Got a ride on Manta while I was waiting for Mako to open. Got some more footage, got some video, and also got some video and pictures of icebreaker testing, which is pretty cool. So now we're gonna head over to the Fun Spot parks, pick up some missed credits. Boy, I'm getting ready to exit and it is very busy. It is Saturday, I should add. So get something to eat and we'll see you at Fun Spot. All right, back at Fun Spot Orlando, and it was literally just to get on this Ferris wheel so I could get some more pictures of White Lightning and Freedom Flyer, which I did. And also was able to get some more pictures from outside of the park. So literally was here for a cup of coffee. And now we are going to head over to the other Fun Spot park in Kissimmee. And we're gonna pick up the 2 credits that I missed. Actually, I'm missing a credit here, I learned, Sea Serpent. But we are not doing that. It is a busy day at Fun Spot Kissimmee. All the regular parking is taken. There's Mind Blower in the distance. Had to park in a paid parking lot. So just gonna focus on getting some pictures and video before it gets dark. Then I gotta pick up a couple more credits. That'll complete everything in Orlando and Kissimmee for this trip, and then we'll be on our way to Tampa tomorrow. Here's a credit that is not too much unlike the Screaming Eagle at the Fun Spot close to where I live in Atlanta. My nonchalant attitude probably means I'll enjoy it a lot. Yay. Well, as I predicted, Hurricane actually was a lot of fun. But boy, does it slam you around like crazy, and now I have a wicked headache as a result. Still have Galaxy Spin to do, so we press on. The Galaxy Spin wasn't that bad, and I actually didn't spin that much, which for me is a positive. So Galaxy Spin, big thumbs up in my book. All right, so I think that's gonna do it for Saturday. Good morning, it is day 3 of the Florida roller coaster trip. Today's the most awesome day because we were at the Legoland Resort here in Winter Haven, Florida. This will be my first time. I am most likely the only solo traveler here, and definitely the only one without kids. But nonetheless, there are 4 credits here to pick up. And so we're gonna get them all and hopefully be out of here at a decent time to where I can get to Busch Gardens later in the day. Feels weird to prioritize Legoland over Busch Gardens, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we will see you inside the park. Yeah, I never really played with Legos growing up. I definitely stepped on a lot of them, however. There's the hotel. And thus, there goes the dream of getting all 4 coaster credits here. Oh well. Not sure when or if I'll be back to Legoland, but looks like I'm getting 3 out of the 4 today. The Great Lego Race might be my favorite Wild Mouse. It reminds me a lot of King's Dominion's Ricochet. Oh, excuse me, Apple's Apple. Just did Coastersaurus. Fun ride. Opened up a little after the park, which is fine. I was just worried that it wasn't going to open at all. Trains are super small, which is to be expected, but that was definitely a tight fit. It's a family coaster, and I can definitely see how if you've got young kids looking to get into the coaster habit, and this is a great park to take them to, just to kind of test the waters. You know, if you're a big thrill seeker, you're not gonna really find much to get excited about, but if you want the credit, totally worth getting. Still a fun ride. Coastersaurus here at Legoland. We're about to get the last credit. I honestly have no idea what the dragon is. I didn't do a ton of research. The only thing I really did was figure out what's a coaster and what is not. So here we go, the dragon. 5-minute wait time. Not too bad, a little bit of a line. This will be the final credit. It is a roller coaster, that is all I need to know. The Dragon might be my favorite in the park, not because it's the most thrilling, but because it actually has a dark ride element, and the back half of the ride, I'm not gonna say is intense. Comparatively speaking to other coasters in the park, it is a more intense experience. So I highly recommend the Dragon. Definitely had the longest line of anything so far in the park. And with that, I've gotten all 3 of the open credits. Flying School is closed, so won't be getting that today. But I think I'm gonna get a few more re-rides in and then start getting some pictures. I haven't had to hear this song once today. I think that's gonna do it here from Legoland. Looked for some souvenirs, t-shirts, pins. Didn't really see anything. I mean, the majority of it is, of course, Lego oriented. I'm not personally into like actual Legos, although I did like the Lego movie. But no like t-shirts or anything that I'd be looking to purchase. So with that said, we're gonna make a lunch pit stop at Skyline Chili in Clearwater. And then we are going to spend the rest of the day at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. So hopefully you're gonna get some more pictures and videos, because last time I was there, it was super rainy, super stormy. Now to figure out where I parked. I legit thought it was somewhere. Oh, there we go. I see us now. I don't need covered parking when I've got my Buc-ee's sunshade. Stuck in traffic, so here's a little bit of a rant. The left lane is for passing. It is not for a leisurely Sunday stroll. Rant over. Thank you for coming to my talk. That is an odd looking McDonald's. Tolls. And another $1 goes out the window. Oh, freaking traffic! Waze, you were supposed to help me avoid this. You've let me down. Took about 20 minutes later than planned to get here, but I've arrived. Lunch, Skyline Chili, a Cincinnati staple right here in Florida, and I could not be happier about it. So this part of my trip I'm gonna call Coasters and Conies, with a side order of cheese sticks. After several traffic jams, delays, unexpected detours, we have made it to Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Long line for tickets. Any day now. This thing looks insane. Getting some awesome views courtesy of the Food and Wine Festival. Am I the only one who can never find their way through this park? I can't find anything all of a sudden. Been on a bit of a photo lap here with me and my camera. And funny enough, at all the parks that I've been to, nobody ever asks me to take pictures. But in the last 30 minutes, I've had 2 people ask me if I'm the photo pass guy. Who's a big tease? Who's a big tease? Busch Gardens is a big tease. Iron Gwazi, right this way. I think the dehydration may be setting in, but it took me like a good 30 seconds to realize that was a real person. Knowledge, wonder, curious, and wisdom. Wonder if they sell water. Wonder if they know when Iron Gwazi is gonna open. All right, photo time is over. I have 2 hours to get as many rides in as possible. We are starting with Montu. Some people call it their favorite invert. It's up there. So I just realized I was missing a credit here. Air Grover. And I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so there's not gonna be a credit video for this. This serves as said credit video. There's the back of the chat. I mean, do you need proof that I'm riding it? So yay for bonus credit. So that was a 1 or maybe 2 click ride on SeaWorld. I had the most room I think I've ever had on this ride. And I literally felt like I was gonna fly off that first drop, and I loved it. I loved every freaking second of it. And now I understand why people prefer the old school B&M restraints versus the vest restraints. I gotta keep moving. Only got about 40 minutes left. All right, Tim, Nikki, Scorpion time. This one's for y'all. You good? Looks like it's a walk-on, or close to it. I think I like Silver Bullet at Frontier City more than Scorpion. And the main reason is because the laterals on Silver Bullet are insane. That right there is a friend. So I was gonna skip Tigress because I had a 50-minute wait. I went to go do Scorpion, I did Goomba, I come back and it's 15-minute wait, so I figured, what the heck, I'll give it one more shot. I was not a fan of this ride before, mainly due to its restraints. We'll see if that was just a Zen thing, or if it's like still a thing. I still do not like Tigress. The ride itself, the layout, it's perfectly fine. The issue are the restraints. And it's not even the fact that the comfort colors go over the shoulders. It's the fact that, I'm going the wrong way. Let's try that again. It's the fact that it just feels like my legs are getting crushed by the restraints. About like a quarter of the way through the ride, they lock out so bad. It is so uncomfortable. And I thought maybe it was just like a one-time thing, which is why I gave it a second try. No better the second time. Tigress, big thumbs down. All right, we got 6 rides in 2 hours. My locker expires in about 5 minutes. So it looks like we made it just in time. Posted wait time was 45 minutes. I'll probably have waited all of 5. So needless to say, that posted wait time is just a little off. Here we go, back-to-back rides on Cobra's Curse to close out the night. Good day here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. But now, sadly, must begin the journey back home. Probably won't make it all in one drive since I live pretty far away, but that's okay. We will come back here once Iron Gwazi opens up. The way I feel about Buc-ee's, I think some people feel about Wawa. I don't know. Does Wawa have cool bumper stickers like this? I don't think so. All right, so update. It is about 1:30 in the morning. I'm at Buc-ee's. What does that mean? Well, that means that I decided I was too awake to justify getting a hotel. And I thought, I think I can just finish this drive tonight. And at this point, I'll probably get home, I mean, well into the middle of the night. However, I think it was the right decision.